This is Michael. Michael is a harlequin tuskfish, a species of wrasse from the family Labridae. We don't care about Michael though. We care about an entirely different species of wrasse, with a cooler name. Jerry, pull up a picture of the slippery dick. What? Jesus Christ, Jerry. Oh my god, man. Why would you even think to show me that? This is supposed to be a video about fish. Where did you even find this image? Take it off now, Jerry. I think I'm gonna throw it. Ah, much better. Where was I? Oh yes, Halichoris bivitatus. This is Elusive Richard, or as he's known amongst his co-workers, Slippery Dick. His scientific name just comes from some boring taxonomy stuff, but the origins of the Slippery Dick's name are perhaps as elusive as this fish itself. Some theorize that it got its name from its ability to escape from nets and pounds, or from people's hands thanks to its speed and agility, and its slimy surface. I think it's probably just what some scientists yelled out when the fish slipped out of their hand. How uncivilized. Now, despite what their name might lead you to believe, the Slippery Dick can't actually go that deep. They usually reside in algae beds and sandy seabeds, no more than 15 meters beneath the surface. There, they'll spend pretty much their whole lives, like a Cuban who refuses to leave Miami because it's the only major US city where Spanish is the predominant language. The Slippery Dick, like its fellow wrasses, is carnivorous, and they generally feed on benthic invertebrates, which more often than not includes crabs, sea urchins, brittle stars, polychaetes, and gastropods. Unlike its fellow wrasses, however, its dietary behaviors are seemingly pretty lame. I mean, this one's not even eating the crab. Unfortunately, when I looked up videos of Slippery Dick eating, I couldn't find anything, at least nothing fish-related, but I imagine when it eats brittle stars, it probably looks something like its cousin, the saddleback wrasse. Get a load of Elusive Richard's other cousin, the slingjaw wrasse, or as I like to call him, the xenomorph wrasse. His pharyngeal jaw can extend to half his body length. Schlurp. See, this guy's a grower, not a shower. In terms of physical traits, the Slippery Dick is mostly nothing special. It's got 9 dorsal spines, 10 dorsal rays, 3 anal spines, and 12 anal rays, and lateral line scales clocking in somewhere in the mid-20s range. Most reach roughly 22 centimeters in length, but the longest recorded Slippery Dick reached 35 centimeters. Talk about well endowed. These little fellas seem to have the world against them, with their stupid name and minimal information available on the internet. But here's a true fact to inspire you. The Slippery Dick's brain weighs only 18.6 grams, and yet evolution has allowed it to endure everything life's thrown at it. A ray of hope for my marine biology classmates. Talking about Slippery Dick reproduction can be a little tricky. Not because I'm immature, but because the rest of the internet is. Jerry tried looking up Slippery Dick mating videos, and now we've probably been put on some kind of watch list. Nice going, Jerry. So how does the Slippery Dick do? And by do, of course I mean do the deed. Well, despite what its name might lead you to believe, Slippery Dicks are sequential hermaphrodites. They're born female, and can either reach sexual maturity as females, or they can switch gonads upon reaching a certain age. And their choice of gonads brings forth some pretty interesting cosmetic changes. In its juvenile and initial phases, the Slippery Richard is female, and its coloration is mostly white with a dark stripe running from the eye to the base of its tail, almost as if it had tried to put on eyeliner underwater, without opposable thumbs. In the terminal phase, the slimy Johnson will transition to a male, and its new greenish color scheme will reflect this change. These male fish seduce the females in elaborate courtship rituals that we weren't able to find videos for, because Slippery Dick seduction just isn't the kind of thing you Google expecting fish footage. The biggest downside to this mating ritual is that for the lubricated Richard to become a male in the terminal phase, it must be at the end of its life, meaning that making babies is one of the last things it ever does, and that is how the Slippery Dick do. So remember, if you want to ensure that you'll find love for the rest of your life, just wait until you're almost dead and are turning a sickly green color. That's sure to attract someone,